Welcome to 10201 Inspiration Drive in Parker, Colorado. We're at this beautiful new build from Camerata Homes. I'm Heather Procknell-Braitzel with Compass, Colorado, and I'm here with owner Jan Knibbe from Camerata and with Gary Dorrance, who is the architectural designer. This is our first episode of From Dirt to Dreams, where we go show you the design process from the beginning to the end of these beautiful homes that Camerata is producing. So today we're going to talk a little bit about this house, and Jan is going to kind of lead us through the design process and talk to us about all the special features of this gorgeous craftsman home.
So the clients first selected a modern farmhouse look. It's traditionally a lot of vertical siding, a lot of white and black accents. And as we got into the project, we realized that their motivation was to build this home to sell, not that they were going to move in. They were going to do it as an investment. So Gary got involved, obviously, at the design phase. He does all our architectural design. And as we went through the process with the clients to refine the floor plan and the elevation and to fit it on the lot, and got down the path towards the selections in the home, we got to the exterior and recognized that modern farmhouse is a style that has been around for a while, and we wanted to try something a little more fresh and new.
Now let's talk a little bit about the specific hallmarks of Craftsman, like the materials that we use. I know this is Colorado sourced stone that we've got.
Yeah, I think what's probably interesting about this home is Gary's idea not only was a color palette, but also textures, which are very important in design. Mm-hmm. And so as we discussed the color palette and getting a little bit darker, richer colors, we also felt that that probably was an opportunity with the front porch. Right. And as you see, we've got a lot of timber.
We've got the timbers and
a lot of timber, and that brings in a little bit of the Colorado Lodge kind of concept. So along with the timbers at the entry here, we also have tongue and groove, and we used the stain color that was deep, warm, and rich color to complement the paint palette.
So we've got all the tongue and groove up here under.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now that we got a chance to talk a little bit about the project, we'll invite you inside. Come on in. All right, so we moved into this beautiful home inside. We're going to talk a little bit right now about where we are in the completion process.
We're working through final inspections, and so they're in progress as we speak, but with the market where it is, we're just about into October, and we really wanted to have a good marketing window for these clients.
It's active right now too. The buyers are out there. So especially in Colorado right now, you've got a lot of activity. We had an open house yesterday. We had people here the whole time. And so it was a good time to capture everybody. And also, being where we are in the process gives people the opportunity to have a little bit of input on the exterior when we're talking about landscaping and all of that sort of thing. So although the design selections are made on the inside, this might be opportunity for someone to kind of come in and have a little bit of talk on if they want to water the lawn or if they want xeriscaping or something like that. So that's kind of an important thing, you know, how people live in a house. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And so, yeah, we took this opportunity through final punch lists and inspections to get the staging in and capture the beautiful weather we're having right now. This is the best time of year in Colorado, so it's a lot of people out there now with the weather cooled off and wonderful fall temperatures. We get a lot of traffic.
No, but this is a very elevated look. This is a very elevated luxury design with luxury finishes, even from the cabinets, which are the Tharp cabinets, right?
It's made right here in Colorado.
With the beautiful poles that I love so much, that are the brass, and then we've got beautiful fixtures. So maybe let's talk a little bit about some of the things that people love to know is, you know, the countertops that we have, and just even the really cool appliances that we've got here. That's always a big deal for everybody. Okay, so here we are in the heart of the matter here in the kitchen, which everybody is obsessed with the fabulous kitchen, and this indeed is an awesome one. You've got your hand there on a pretty nice countertop. You want to tell us about the countertop?
Yes, countertops in here because of the modern style and character that that Gary's created in here. is a quartz top. Quartz is very popular these days, especially the vein quartz. And as you can see, there's light graining in this, but it brings a lot of the color and textures of the cabinets and the finishes in the floors. So it brings some of the connection of the colder countertop surfaces to the warmth of the wood grain in the house.
And even just with this amazing sink right here and the brass and everything, it ties really nicely.
Yep, the champagne
together.
Finishes are something we felt were really nice. We felt that, you know, you got to be judicious. Sometimes you overdo it, but this kitchen, I think, can carry it. And it carries the same theme of the color in here. The dark browns and of the wood grain are mirrored somewhat in the champagne finishes, and you'll see it in the plumbing in the kitchen, also in the cabinetry and the hardware with the poles. You'll see a little bit of variation in the cabinets because we did it.
I love these handles. They're so cool.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, they're textured, which is really a nice touch. Really gives it a rich feel.
Okay, and the stove. Tell us about the appliances a little bit.
All right,
because,
the appliances. This is SKS. They're a Signature Series appliance package. So this one here is a 48-inch dual range. A lot of electronics in these days that sure simplifies the cooking and baking process, which I would need. But
and even this now, this thing does everything.
Yes.
This is the microwave and the air fryer and the whole thing.
Right. The microwave actually has got multi-functions that are, you know, convection. You can do the microwave function. You can do air frying in them.
Okay.
Any more of these appliance packages these days are fabulous.
Okay, and now something too that's been going on for a few years is that just two-toned cabinets in the kitchen, and so I really like the way that plays off in this house.
So although this is a laminate cabinet, it does have a wood grain to it, and so we're bringing out both dark and medium tone wood grain in the presentation on these cabinets, which is reflected also through the floors and some of the beams and the columns that we've accented in some of the doorways. So these are some of the new looks and feels that are becoming very popular now.
So one of my favorite things about this house are those beams, Jan. You gotta show us about the beams because that's kind of all I think about. Now, once I came in here, we gotta call it out because those are pretty amazing. That's one of my favorite things.
The beams in the house here are, again, what we talked about is carry some of the character from outside in, although the exterior posts and beams are rough sawn. And so in conjunction with that, your point about lighting is we also added the LED strip lights to the beam to help accent those. So
it's ruined me. I don't even want to see another beam now without a light on it.
Yes.
It ruined me for life.
Well, lighting can make a big difference, and so even in the daytime, you know, we got full-on light today in the middle of the day, and it gives a wonderful accent.
But, it's not even just at night. During the day, it's spectacular.
But at night, it will be even more spectacular. So it's a really nice finish.
And that's the cool thing about this house too, is you come in with this great Colorado mountain, the stone and the beams and everything, and it follows all the way through the house like that. So that's pretty special and leads us to outside where we have these amazing views.
And that's an element Gary works on all the time on these plans is to get the interior and the flow and just to pull your eye from inside to outside. We're very much an indoor-outdoor sort of state
a
here.
lot of builders don't pull that off very well. A lot of times we don't have that continuity, but this one really has the continuity between the exterior and the interior.
And we have wonderful open space, so we'll go look at the views, but then keep in mind we got doors here. We try to put a lot of glass, wide patio doors. These are center meets.
All right, excellent. Let's head outside and we'll go check out those views. And here we are. This is why people come to Colorado. Right? Because they get to be in beautiful outdoor space. And we've got 2.53 acres, so we have a really beautiful view. It's very peaceful.
So yeah, we got a covered roof here. Obviously it's carried up high to complement the interior ceiling height. And again, we're back to the exterior, so we got the rustic beams, the rough sawn, again, the very, earth tones, earth materials.
And even this deck really looks like real grained wood, which is one of its attractive features, right?
Yeah, and we did a blend of picture framing the deck, so we use some of the dark finish as well as the wood grain, just like the inside. So we've got a blend of kind of wood texture look and color. So
makes it through our winters, makes it through our summers.
Yeah, and it's a no maintenance deck, so it's going to be easy to maintain, but still it gives you that rich feel, and it's very complementary of the same type of selections inside of similar colors and textures.
All right, let's go check out the primary suite.
Okay, so a couple special things about the master. Just like the dining room, we've done a vaulted ceiling, but in this room we've added some beams, and that's to give some warmth in the space.
And we have beams this way and
we got a center beam and then the perpendicular beams in there that demonstrate a little bit of that craftsman kind of feel, but it also adds some warmth to the room.
Let's go check out the primary suite bathroom.
Okay. This is a 5-piece bath, and so one of the special features in here are the large profile tiles on the floor. This is really very important in this room because it really kind of carries the size of this floor and really pulls some of the space together. There's more space than what appears here because the tiles are so large, but it makes it feel cozier, I think, and it just helps cover the space, and yet it still gives you that functionality where you're not, confined. And then we have this gorgeous shower. I mean, this is quite something. It's got multiple heads in there. I call them the car wash shower because it's wonderful. What a wonderful bathing experience. The shower is plenty large. It's got a bench on this side and a handheld shower feature there. We've got wonderful light on the front of the house, and the high glass carries it through the bathroom so that we can get the good south light into this bathroom. But just for comfort and modesty, we've got a tinted glass that's going to go on here, and the wiring's in already, and there'll be a coating on the glass where you can flip the switch, and it basically allows be translucent but won't be transparent.
Right.
So you can turn it on and turn it off. So very cool stuff.
That's awesome. Like when you go into those changing rooms and it frosts over like that kind of, and does it run on a remote, or how does it work?
It's probably on a switch.
Oh, it's just a switch. That's right there.
It's electrically operated, and this piece right here is actually a thermostat, and that's for the heated floor in here. So this bathroom floor is heated.
Oh, beautiful.
And so you can set the timer on it and temperature and whatnot.
Okay.
So in the wintertime when you get up on that chilly morning, put your bare feet on the floor. It'll be nice and cozy in here.
Perfect way to start and finish the day.
That's right.
We're down here to check out this lower level, which is really so cool because it does not feel like basement at all. And it just feels like as awesome as upstairs, actually, because we have a secondary primary suite. And here we have this beautiful bar area, which is kind of serves as a secondary kitchen.
Yes.
We've got an awesome space over there that we can use for game room or workout or something like that, flex space, right? And then we've got this room, which is our media room, essentially, where you come down and bring the friends over for a little movie or...
Well, we looked at this area, as you pointed out, more of as a kitchen as well as a bar. So we've used some of the same accents, as you'll see, the champagne handles, the same type of cabinet and cabinet colors that we carried from upstairs. Something to give a little bit more character. It's a smaller space, and we can get by with doing that without being overwhelming. So, and it warms it up.
And the tile really is reminiscent of that outdoor stone, which I love. It really echoes that same flavor as our Colorado stone. And lighting, cool lighting again.
Yeah, very interesting lighting. Got LED lighting, which gives us a little different richness of color than old incandescent or fluorescent, and so those can be controlled as well, which kind of really gives a little special feel to this space. So if you control those light temperatures, you can change the atmosphere in here quite easily.
And the view from here, here is actually awesome. Now you're looking at the trees this way too, and so you have this kind of fabulous view from either floor.
Because of the grade of the lot and the walkout capabilities here really provided for that same view that you get upstairs down from this lower level.
And especially too, if you have a multi-generational family who wants to live here, and one part of the family is living down here in the lower level, this is a great dining space here.
Oh, fabulous.
This could be your poker room. This could be your dining space. Yeah. And what a great, it's just enclosed by windows, which is pretty amazing. It's like you're outside, right? But you're right there, and then you have, so it's really wonderful the way that you guys designed this bar area, so it opens right to that space.
This could very well function as just a secondary, multi-gen is getting to be more and more popular in today's market.
Because you've got 2 laundry rooms. You've got laundry room over here, right here, with the great bar area too. You can even put a full-size fridge down here too, in that space, or even another fridge here if you needed to, make this into a secondary living space.
That could also function as an extra pantry space in the exit space in there.
Right, and you can come and go from down here. So you got plenty of room for cars up there.
Oh yeah,
and storage.
Yeah, we got a nice big garage.
And we're going to check that out later, because that RV garage and all that's a pretty cool space. Jan, I know that people are going to love this about this house, because this is pretty special that this super tall garage behind you is for RVs. A lot of the houses don't have this, so we've got everything from the EV charger to the RV base. So tell us a little bit about that.
All right, well, this door is 12 feet tall, so it's also 10 feet wide. That gives us a lot of space to get in a large boat. Sometimes people have ski boats. They have a large camper, air conditioner unit, and it's got extra depth. It's got a few extra feet on the front, but it's got several more on the back. So that allows for those larger pieces to be stored here. You don't have to go to a storage site.
That's a big deal.
And store your vehicle and pay a monthly rent. You can do it right here. We got EV chargers in here, so folks are getting more and more acquainted with EV vehicles. So we want to make sure we're prepared for that, and make sure we're solving those solutions too.
Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for giving us a tour, and everybody for coming on the tour with us. It's 10201 Inspiration Drive in Parker, and we've got a lot more to show them, don't we, in the upcoming weeks here. We're going to take you to all the different projects, incredible builds that Camerata Homes is doing. We've got things to talk about like zero energy and challenging builds on different geothermal, great lighting, just fabulous things that we're excited to share. So thank you and welcome home.
Stay tuned.